What's up, y'all? It is your boy Chevy from the New Faith Christian Church of Springfield. I am coming to you for, wait for it, wait on it, wait for it, wait on it, for Sensational Sundays with Chevy. Listen, I say this each and every time that I do this. I don't want to deviate from the norm, so I'm going to say it one more time just to make you feel better. What comes from the heart reaches the heart. And doggone it, I got something to say tonight. So what I want you to do, and y'all been rebellious. Every time I ask y'all to do it, y'all don't do it. Y'all being rebellious. Cut it out. So I need y'all to like this video. And I need you to share this video. Then I need you to like this video. Then I need you to share this video. After you do that, I need you to like it. Alright? And I'm saying it one more time for my cousin all the way in the back, the person that's barely holding on to their phone right now. Then I need you to share this video. All right? Let's have a conversation. Listen, don't turn me off. Let's talk. Can we have a conversation tonight? Let's talk. Cousin, I am absolutely amazed. All right? I am absolutely enamored by how we so easily give up our peace. What you say? I am flabbergasted on how we so easily give up our peace, our sanity, and our futures for things that are temporary at best. We often forfeit our security by chasing things and people that we should not have. Yeah, keep staying with me. Don't turn me off. Let's talk. Many times we pursue things and peoples and relationships that are dangerous to our well-being with the assumption that they may be good for us. Don't turn me off. Let's keep talking. There has to come a time at some point that we take up wisdom and simply say, no thank you. We've got to take a wisdom at some point and simply say no thank you. While this can be a hard thing to do, it is completely necessary if we're going to get to the place that we should be in life. One of the hardest things to do, and I want you to really hear me here, is to say no thank you to someone who you are in love with or somebody who you are completely infatuated with. I'm going to say it one more time. One of the hardest things to do is to say no thank you to somebody who you feel like you really love or somebody who you are really infatuated with. We don't want to say no thank you because we really believe that we need what this party has to offer. We need what this party has to offer in our life. But do we? Think about it. I'll wait. Do we really need what that party has to offer in our life? We don't want to say no thank you because our flesh is completely aroused by the possibilities that this relationship could afford us. Don't turn me off. Let's keep talking. And being that we are so excited and aroused, we don't see the danger that is attached to the relationship that we are in. And as a result, your person is threatened, your mental state is threatened, and your future is threatened. I'm going to say that one more time because I really don't believe you got me. As a result, your person is threatened. Your mental state is threatened. And your future is threatened. I want to tell you a story. True story, no doubt, no cap. I want you to hear every word that I say right here. I want to tell you a story. This story is found in Judges chapter number 16. We meet a man by the name of Samson. You may have heard of Samson. We meet a man by the name of Samson. Many of us are familiar with Samson. He was the guy that was anointed to have great strength. He was anointed to have great strength. He was never to touch anything dead. He was never to drink wine. And he was never supposed to let a razor touch his head. I want you to keep all this stuff in mind. He was never supposed to have a haircut. By the time we meet Samson in Judges chapter number 16, he has been through it mentally. Listen, children, when I say he has been through it mentally, I mean this brother has really been through it mentally. His bride, listen, his bride, his girl, his wifey ran off with his best man. What? Say what? I said it. Wifey ran off with best man. This brother has been through it. And so by the time we meet Samson in Judges chapter number 16, he's just trying to get a little emotional relief. But check it out. When Judges chapter number 16 opens, guess where your boy is at? He is at the brothel. Huh? The red light district. Huh? The hoe house. Yes, your boy is at the hoe house. Don't turn me off. Please forgive my suggestive language, but that's where your boy is. He is with a prostitute. Huh? He was one of the nasty gals. Yeah, that's where he was, trying to find some type of emotional relief. And so when we meet Samson in Judges chapter 16, he's trying to get relief the wrong way. How many of us try to get relief the wrong way? Don't answer that. Let me keep on going. Samson's trying to get relief the wrong way. Samson went down to the red light district in an effort to get some type of relief, not knowing that there was going to be an ambush set for him. So even though he is in the red light district and he feels like nobody knows where he at, people have calculated his moves and they know exactly where he at. And when he come out, the goal is to kill him. But check it out. Samson managed to get out of that predicament and he managed to get away alive. He managed to avoid the ambush. But what he failed to realize was this, my friends, this, cousins, was the beginning of the end for him. By verse number 4 in the 16th chapter of the book of Judges, Samson had met this chick named Delilah, and he had fallen head over heels in love with this chick. I mean, she was fine. She was, boy, she had inches, 24, 34, 36. She had it all together. She was built just like him, just like him. She was a red bone. Huh? What you say? 5'2". Okay, let's not go there. But she was built just like him. And the Bible says, and Samson loved Delilah. Now this is tripping me out because we only have verse 4. The Bible says, and Samson loved Delilah. The problem was, though, when the Philistines found out that Samson loved Delilah, they said, go get her. We got something for him. And the Philistines told her, find out where his strength lies. I need you to dupe him. I need you to set him up. Find out where strength lies. And listen, we will give you 1,100 pieces of silver. What? So they going to drop the bag on her. 1,100 pieces of silver. Entice your boy. Find out where his strength at. Get him to tell you where his strength at. Y'all know what her response was? In the way I paraphrase it, her response was, say less. I got you. Say less. I got you. Later that night, Samson and Delilah, you know, they was laid up chilling, and she mustered up enough courage to, she put on that little innocent voice and started talking to him, babe. Huh? Babe. Yeah. She told him, tell me where your strength lies. The thing about Samson is Samson wasn't a complete fool. He was a fool, but not a complete fool. But he told her, all right, you want to know where my strength lies? This is what he said. He said, tie me up with 7 fresh bowstrings, and I will be as weak as any other man. Tie me up. Nothing kinky, but tie me up with 7 fresh bowstrings, and I'll be as weak as any other man. And so what she did was, Delilah set an ambush for him. She went to the Philistines. Yo, your boy said, tie him up with 7 fresh bowstrings. He gonna be as weak as any other dude. Very next day, set him up. Set him up. They tied him up, and in came the Philistines. But the problem is, when the Philistines came in, man, Samson snapped them bowstrings like fake cheap rubber bands. All right, pop, fell right off, chased them off. The upsetting part was, only person he had told that to was Delilah. But the scripture still says that Samson loved Delilah. Check it out. Delilah set your boy up 2 more times after that. And he kept sending her on a send-off mission. Well, if you do this, I'll be as weak as any other man. If you do this, I'll be as weak as any other man. If you do this, I'll be as weak as any other man. She kept doing this to him over and over and over and over. He kept sending her off over and over and over and over. She got to the point to where she got all emotional and all distraught. Samson, tell me where your strength lies. Samson had a weak spot for her in his heart. He finally got to the point, he says that if you cut my hair, I will be as weak as any other man. So after the 2 other times when she set him up, she finally told her the truth. And what happened was, she set him up. He laid his head in her lap. And they came in and they took out his eyes and they cut his hair. Cherry, here it is. And I want you to hear me. We know that some people in our lives and some of the relationships that we have in our lives are absolutely no good for us. No good for us. These relationships are absolutely no good for us when we explicitly, here it is, tell the other party what we will not accept, what we will not stomach, and what we will not do, and they persist to try us anyway. That is when we should take up the true spirit of no thank you. Sometimes you get to a point to where you got to tell some people in life, I absolutely love you. There's almost nothing that I wouldn't do for you. But my answer is no thank you, because the place that this relationship takes me is a place that is toxic. It's a place that's no good for me. And how can I ever get to a place that's going to be good for me? How can I ever get to a place where I'm going to prosper? How can I ever get to a place where I can get into everything that I'm supposed to do if I'm tied to your toxic behind? I love you, but no thank you. I love you, but no thank you. It's a place that we've got to get to. It's a place that we have to respect. And it's a place that if we never get to, we will never walk into the fullness of what God has for us in our lives. Because some of these people that we are trying to keep around were people that were meant to be temporary. But we're trying to hold on to them like they're permanent. So the message for this evening is, I love you, but no thank you. Now, real quick, before I turn this off, I want you to think about the things and the people that you have in your life right now. What types of relationships are you involved in? What types of toxic people are you involved with? I'll wait. Put it on the screen. What types of toxic people are you involved with? Are these relationships profiting you anything? You've got to get to a place, cousins, where it's simply, I love you, but no thank you. You're no good for me. Your character's no good for me. Your morals are no good for me. Yeah, I just can't do it. I love you, but no thank you. It's been your boy Chevy from the New Faith Christian Church of Springfield. Listen, I want you to like this video. I want you to share this video. And then I want you to tag somebody in this video. After you do all of that, I want to make sure that you are following us on all of our social media platforms. They are on the screen as I speak, as I live, and as I breathe right now. Please follow us. We have so many more things that are coming up in the very near future, and we want to be a blessing to you, my cousins. I love you. There's not a thing that you can do about it. I want you to go in peace. I want you to like this video. I want you to share this video. It's been your boy Chevy from the New Faith Christian Church of Springfield, where we are restoring a generation to the faith.